suspended animation.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. Two AFC East teams about to collide as we join you from Gillette Stadium.
This is a game today that could come down to the two running backs. Two of the real stars of the sport. Two players who went in fantasy drafts really high. How do you see this one going down today?
Yeah, and how's your fantasy team?
Yeah. We won't talk about that. Let's talk about good things. But, you know, these two teams are stars. You know why? Because we can see how the football team is built. And I think there's no doubt about it. The offensive line's a big part of it. They always have hope. If they block their guy a little bit, these running backs can make a big play out of it.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. An extra tight end on the field for this one. First down at the 23.
Here's a look at the Dolphins offense. A week ago, they had no ability to hold on to the football, giving it away 4 times.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
The Patriots defense now is going to go nickel. Landry's got it on a pass that had some heat.
Here's the first snap after the big play.
Miller's going to take the handoff now.
Second down and 11.
Catch made.
Gets about 9 on the play.
The Dolphins do a good job that time on 2nd down. They don't force the football down the field. They throw it short. They pick up some solid yards to make it a good situation for them. 3rd and short.
They complete the pass, but still not enough for the first. 3rd down coming up. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. Folk will line up now for the field goal attempt.
Not enough leg with that one. And he just couldn't find the mark on what was a very long kick in the first place.
Well, look, that was definitely not a gimme. And you got to look at it. It takes a perfect snap, hold, and a kick, and they just missed it.
The Patriots will take the snap from the 45. Now cutting to the right side, looking for some open space.
Well, he's in the NFL because of this, because this guy can break tackles. Good job on that play.
That leads us to second down. Thomas is lined up. Two tight ends set. Hill's got it on the handoff. Now slashing to the right side, looking for room. They're able to move the chains after that last run. Fullback takes the handoff, and that'll be a gain of about 2. And now a look at the Patriots offense. This is an efficient group. Last week turning the football over just once. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8.
Here we go.
They better hurry to get the snap. Here's a look at the defensive starters and a good look at the secondary, a group that could be the difference in this game today. The Patriots now facing third down. A week ago, they were up to the challenge in these spots. Third and 8. He's wide open for the grab. Inside the 20 now at the 19. First down here after the completion. Hills handed the football. And Sue in on the tackle.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
First down here after the run.
Here we go.
Toss to the outside. Charging ahead. Hills marked down after a gain of 4.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
Here we go.
Second and goal from the 4. Hills runs it across for the touchdown.
As we get near the end of the opening quarter, they've grabbed the lead with that touchdown.
Yeah, things have been rough so far, haven't they? It's been fun to watch. Each team is being very competitive and physical, but that's a nice thing to do, to score that touchdown and get a lead here late in the first.
The Patriots ready here for the kickoff. It's Cobb returning here. Spinning out of trouble. Gilmore's there to make the stop. That return's good for about 23. The Dolphins go with 2 tight ends on this play. First down at the 25. And a flag comes out. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. The Dolphins come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. First down at the 16. He'll throw it over the middle. Pass is intercepted. A great play by the defense, and now an opportunity to make that lead a little more comfortable before heading to the second quarter, Phil.
Yeah, you know what they're doing, Jim? They're giving the team confidence, and when you get confident on the football field, you play fast and loose, and that's when you're at your best.
Really good field position here to start this drive.
Here we go.
The Patriots snap it at the 36. And Delmas, the one who made the big stop.
The Patriots running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Here they come to the 41-yard line.
Here we go. Red 38. Red 38.
Second and long. The Patriots now move the chains.
They come to the line at the 24. First down at the 24. Up the gut here. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
You got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
The 22-yard line, here they come.
Here we go. Red 38. Red 38.
Second and 8.
Crockett Gilmore has the catch. The Patriots still driving as the second quarter gets underway.
A reception on second down, but not enough for the first. Third down.
Here we go. One. Flex round. Flex
quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. And looking underneath,
This will go incomplete. This will be a field goal try for Gostowski. No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
everyone knows they were looking for 7 on that trip, but they add the field goal and have a nice little cushion here early in the second quarter, Phil.
I agree with what the coach did there that time. That was a good job. Get the 3 points and keep everything rolling your way and put doubt into your opponent's mind.
The Dolphins offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
First down at the 20. And the football ends in the hands of Bo.
Quarterback should have never thrown it that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
Loss of 3 on the play. Second down. From the gun, Tannehill. Lamar Miller has the catch.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
Third and 9 coming up.
Quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Ball's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Looks like they'll go 3 and out on this series. All set to punt here. We'll see what he can do here. They bring him down at the 41-yard line. That return's good for about 7. The Patriots will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays that keeps the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. You do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down here and score again.
The Patriots snap it at the 41. And that gains a few. It's now second down at 7 after the 3-yard rush. The Dolphins with a nickel look here on defense. The Patriots have it at the 44. Gabriel on the receiving end. No one's going to get him now. Going to take it home for the touchdown. Early in the second, and that touchdown puts a little more distance between these teams.
It does, and you know what? The one team that's behind's got to decide to do. They're going to have to come out here and fight because it's pretty evident The team that just scored, they got a lot of pride. They're playing hard, and this is going to be a tough day.
It's good. Steven Gostowski's readying his team for the kickoff.
And this will be coming out to the 20 as he thinks better of running it out of the end zone this time.
The Dolphins offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You're putting us back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
Jabal Sheard gets to the quarterback.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
The Dolphins at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. The Dolphins get a first down.
Well, it's a good route that time by the receiver. They call that a post route, and they call it a post route because he is running towards the goal post. Nice throw and catch.
This play set up by the long gainer. Tannehill gives it up for about 4.
Miller's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
2nd down and 6.
Miller's going to receive the toss.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
The football rests at the 44.
Tannehill's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap.
1st and 10.
Finds Cobb.
He is tackled at the 40-yard line.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
That pass play picked up only 4. 2nd down and 6 coming up. And the give to Lamar Miller. And gains about 1.
The Dolphins trail in this one, and the running game has not been an asset. Miller's been off the mark, and that's a big reason why they're trailing in this one.
That's right. It hasn't worked. So what do you say? Don't be afraid to change. What you have to do, you call the plays. They give your team the best chance to win, and they better start changing those play calls.
3rd down. Miller's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Chandler has the catch.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Good job by the defense. Staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle. And now we have 4th down coming up.
The Dolphins will punt it.
A punt just like it was drawn up, and now the defense has them backed into the corner.
The Patriots coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do, so I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
Tough starting field position here.
The Dolphins come out in a dime package. Hill's going to secure the handoff. And that's a gain of 10. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
Here we go.
First down and 10. Running right through the trenches. Delmas is going to make the tackle.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. And here we have second down. The Dolphins lined up in the nickel.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
Hill's taking the handoff. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day. First down on the way.
Here we go. One, two.
Thomas got it in the gun. Gabriel takes the pass. Gains 11. That's another reception. Give him 2. The Patriots are up right now, Phil. That's at least partly due to the play of their quarterback. Thomas has been on the mark to this point.
He has. He's one of the better throwers in the NFL. When you give him time like he's had here so far today, he is going to put it right on target.
Here we go.
First down at the 48. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down.
From the gun.
Looking long. Touchdown. They're just running it up.
And this game gets more and more out of hand. The second half may just end up being a mere formality.
It could be. You know, you go in at halftime in a game like this when you're really getting manhandled. You got to find a way just to make a few plays to give you hope. If you can do that, look, in this league, you never know.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20.
The Dolphins bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you've got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays.
First down at the 20.
Trying to find an opening to the right.
The Dolphins are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here.
It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
The Patriots defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Miles all over that offense and brings him down.
The Dolphins offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job on the offensive line.
Third down on the way.
This will be the last play before halftime. Screen. Secures it with 2 hands.
Brought down at the 32. That'll bring us to the end of the first half here in New England on the outskirts of Boston. We'll take a moment to catch our breath and be back shortly to Foxborough for the start of the second half. The Dolphins now getting ready to kick it away. The second half kickoff is a comeback in the cards in this one-sided affair. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Patriots ready to go on the march again, and that's exactly what they've been doing here lately. They've taken it all the way down the field over the last 2 possessions for touchdowns. Phil, can they make it 3 straight?
Let me say this to you, Jim. It's just not that easy. As we're watching this game and how they're playing on the offensive side, they make it look easy, but trust me, I was down there one time. It's a hard job.
Let's go.
And here we go, the first snap of the second half. And that's a gain of maybe 5. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground. And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down.
Let's go. Flex round. Flex round.
Johnson's on the toss. Gets the football. Able to take the football out to the 28-yard line.
Johnson's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Now looking at 3rd down. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Here's the handoff to LeGarrette Blount. This offense can't be stopped on 3rd down no matter the distance.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every 1st down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every 1st down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
The Patriots from the 37. Slashes to the left side. Hill's tackled down after a gain of 2. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. The pass play picks up only 2. So now it's 2nd down and 8 following the completion. Gabriel on the receiving end. Going to take it the distance. Touchdown! Looks like no adjustments were needed at halftime as they continued to cruise.
And they just continued what we saw in the first half. And look, you know, they had such confidence going in at halftime, and they kept that emotion on their side. They came out here in the second half, and what they do, they added to their lead.
Add the extra point. The kick is good. The Dolphins are back deep, waiting for the kick return. Miller's got it. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Dolphins talked things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
Tannehill's going to be in the pistol here. First down at the 23. Jones is all over the ball carrier.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Second down and 13. And Tannehill's pass goes incomplete.
Well, but it's third and long. I'll just say this. Be very careful on the offensive side.
The pass play fails to work, and now it's third down. Miller's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. And he's going to be sacked. So, just 3 plays and out for the offense. They're set to punt it away now. And he punts it, and it's going to sail out of bounds, trying to play kick away from that dangerous returner. The Patriots have extended their halftime lead, and they haven't wasted any time in doing so as they continue to motor up and down the field.
You know, this is what you got to do in this league now. When it's going well on the offensive side, don't slow down, don't get conservative, keep it going, try to score points, and just dominate the other team.
Hill takes his spot in the backfield. Hill's going to take the handoff now. Got a big lane on his way. The 10, and in for the touchdown.
You don't see a lot of them anymore because we have so many good tackling safeties in the NFL, but not this time. That long run goes for a touchdown. It was about the moves and the blocks down the field. Terrific job by the offense.
He made it. The Dolphins are back deep, waiting to return the kick. Cobb is the return man. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
And Mayo cuts off the edge, ending it for a loss.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
The Patriots defense now is going to go nickel. And now Tannehill's going to take off. Catch is made by Dwayne Bowe.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Looking long. Devin McCourty gets the theft.
How about a shutout midway through the third quarter, Phil, and another takeaway off the interception.
I can't say this has caught me off guard because, look, this defense is outstanding, and we know this offense, well, they're just not very good. So they're having no success, and it's been an awesome job so far by the defense.
Hill in the backfield. Single back set. The Patriots have it at the 24. Hill's tackled down at the 24. Hill takes his spot in the backfield. The Patriots have it at the 24. And he's tackled tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
Tick, 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 tick. That's what we're trying to do. Make that clock keep running down. You got the offense out there. You got a big lead in the second half. Every first down you get shortens that football game.
The Patriots come out in a jumbo set. 1st and 10. They want to keep feeding him the football. The Dolphins with a nickel look here on defense. The Patriots snap it at the 36. Line to the left. And Jones in on the tackle. The Patriots have clearly enjoyed being able to take the air out of the football when needed today. Hill's been brilliant, and he's shown no reason to stop giving him the football.
Well, but it's working well. Don't stop. The running game is hot. The offensive linemen feel the power. They love it. Just keep running right at it.
Third down and 8.
They'll go ground.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
The Dolphins defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
McGill's there to take him down. That return's good for about 10.
The Dolphins, I have to wonder, where are they going to be mentally after that last drive when they were moving the football only to give it away on an interception? How are they going to be out there on this possession?
Well, I think it's tough. I really do, Jim. You know, nowadays, quarterbacks, it seems like all we judge them on, do they throw interceptions or not? And once you throw one, it's out there. You've got to get over that mental block, and you've got to keep playing hard and aggressive football. That's the only way you can have success. Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
Tannehill's completion percentage, 70% on the day. Second down coming up. The Patriots lined up in the nickel.
Dropping back 3. Throws the pass.
Over to Cameron.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
4th quarter and a blowout. Let's see if we can get this game over in a hurry.
Wow, you don't have to say it that way. I'm anxious to see how this game ends up and how they play it out. I want to see a team that has some pride, and even though they're getting blown out, to stay in there and keep fighting.
Just 33 yards to go to the end zone.
He'll take the snap, the first here in the 4th quarter. On the money. He's tackled right at the 24.
The defense has a lead here in the 4th quarter, Jim, so they're willing to give up those short completions. Now it's up to the defense. Come up, make the tackle. Good job that time.
The Patriots defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel, trying to power his way right up the middle.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
Ryan Tannehill will take it from the gun.
A takeaway.
This offense had no choice but to take some chances here in the 4th quarter, but it comes back to bite them again with an interception.
Well, but it's not going well, and you start trying to take chances, there is nothing going to go right in that situation. If they get back on the field after this one, Jim, just go out there, run the football, and try to get this game over with.
First down at the 15. Hill's got it on the handoff. The Dolphins with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime.
2nd and 11. The give.
Arrington's there that time for the tackle.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Following the run, it's now 3rd and 7. And here's the toss.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
The Patriots decide to go for a run here on 3rd and long. And look, not second-guessing that play call. Not many in the playbook. In the passing game, they're going to pick up a 1st down. They go with the run. The defense is not fooled. And now they're going to have to punt.
Cobb, he'll run back this punt.
That picks up 11.
The Dolphins were moving the football the last time they had it, only to give the football away on the pick. Let's see how they do it this time.
Yeah, you know, that's a tough situation for the offense. You get a little confidence and you're moving the football, and then the turnover just changes everything. So you got to find a way to get your confidence going again.
The Patriots defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense.
Miller with the reception.
Miller's tackled down at the 32.
Anytime you get over 4 yards on 1st down, it doesn't matter what the play is. Is it a run or a pass? That time, nice throw by the QB. Now they're in great position. 2nd down and short.
They're going to run it on the toss.
Shakes off the hit.
Gains 18.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the 1st down. You're down big in the 2nd half. All you can do, just keep picking up those 1st downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Ryan Tannehill will be under center. Tannehill's going to take off with it. Hightower takes him down.
You know you have a good defense in the NFL when you can sack the quarterback without blitzing, and the defense did it that time.
The Dolphins snap it at the 41. As Cameron. The tackle's made, and the 1st down is picked up.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the 1st down. You're down big in the 2nd half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
Now 1st and 10. Taking off. Gets away.
Miller's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the 1st down. Now your offense has 3 more chances. Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field. The defense accepts the penalty.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
3-step drop. Surveys. Makes the reception.
You can only take what the defense gives you. Even though the offense is down here in the 4th quarter, they throw it short. That was a smart play.
Tannehill's completion percentage 70% on the day. The Dolphins take it from the 28. Jordan Cameron with the catch. That's a gain of 10. That's his 4th catch of the day.
Nice job that time by the tight end. Makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
Tannehill's now completed 4 in a row.
3rd down and 10. Chandler Jones gets to the quarterback.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on 3rd down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on 3rd down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
He'll try this one from 43. No good. An empty trip for the offense. 2 minutes to go in the second half. The Patriots have simply been the better team today, winning big here in the fourth. The score's 38-0. Will go ground. Running room. And Jones in on the tackle.
The Patriots offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the field room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
It's first down as they head to the line.
Takes a knee. Coming to the line at the 44. Takes a knee.
This is third down. So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.